Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I guess this it was mentioned last Friday that it feels a little bit like 2008. I didn't think so. I thought it felt more like COVID. Starting to feel like COVID. And it's definitely feeling like that at the moment. We haven't had any violent up moves yet. I'm a little surprised by it, to be quite honest, because I don't know. I'm seeing on the news a lot of people, like 50 countries, have talked to Trump and said, let's let's make a deal. Moisture in the house. So I feel like this is, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me, because it doesn't feel like the end of the world. Top 5 in the house. It doesn't feel like the end of the world, and that's how the markets are trading right now. Like it's the end of the financial world or whatever. Tariffs, oh no. Global recession. I mean, it can't be that bad. Trump wants this to happen so he can get lower rates. Maybe. But when? How's my day? My day's crap. What are you talking about, dude? Any more dumb questions? JT in the house. He's ready to buy. I bet. Yeah, my day's crap. I'm being liberated from my retirement. It's been about a week since Liberation Day. When was Liberation Day? No, it's only been one, two, three. This is the third trading day. Uh-oh, Kurt in the house. Can I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen. Pool's all nice and clean.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
How
I hope
was
it
it,
was fucking good
JT?
because it's useless now, isn't it?
This is the deep state. I just did the platform, right? Do. We got breaking news.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is the Deep State. You are going to have to pucker up. We need to crash the market. It's going to be some pain. Trump tells you it's him. It's not him. Tariffs. We told Trump we want to tariff everyone. We need to shake things up. We need to shift a bunch of money from the poor to the rich right now. The poor, we're starting to get a little too, a lot of people in 2020 got them stimmy checks and made a bunch of money. We can't have the poor, the downtrodden, walking with the rich. We suckered them into investing everything they had plus some. Now we're margin calling their ass. They tried to YOLO longs, 5x, 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x longs. We crushed them. We're crushing them. And then we give you a little bounce, give you a little hope. Then you degens. You're like, oh, this is it. I'm gonna go suck a D and YOLO it again. And then you're in more. You're in deeper. This is the plan. This is the way. Deep state out.
Freaking deep state. Where do they get off? Cutting in. I get so tired of it. I don't look, deep state. Kiss my ass. Yeah, you do not have the right. Oh wait, I'm sorry, deep state. I'm sorry, bro. You just a little frustrated. Please don't cut my brake lines or make it look like a heart attack. JT is still sitting on his hands. You were the one that said wait until Trump gets elected to buy. Don't buy into the election. Yeah, well. Chris in the house. And you laugh at me because I had a couple $100,000 sitting in, and no, that couple $100,000 is to not be touched according to the laws of JT. That couple $100,000 is always going to be there. I don't have a problem with someone having a couple $100,000 in cash, but it's relative. Like if that 200,000's everything, your entire net worth, that's probably not an ideal situation. You want to have some of it invested. If you have, I don't know, 5 million in land and in stocks, and then you got 200,000, I'm okay with that. And if you have $200,000 and nothing your name and it's just sitting in the bank, that would be me right now. Ooh, Nostradamus is live on Twitter. X does a new announcement. Be sure to join me over on X. X gonna give it to him because that will be my preferred streaming platform. Crap. I must have messed up Rumble. I hate. X gonna give it to him. God damn it, dude. This Rumble's. I feel bad for Mike. Sure, I can't start over though because I'm too far into the stream, and I've already had some good content. You know what I'm saying? You know good and well that 200,000 isn't how to hold them. That is emergency backup if ever needed. You know good and well that 200,000 isn't how to hold the money. I have that. Yeah, I know that's your emergency fund. I don't look, dude. I don't understand. Testing. I don't know. My mic just hit that perfect spot. Thank you for pointing that out. I guess eventually I'm gonna have to buy a new mic and a new camera. But bro, I'm not buying a new mic and a new camera. That's like $2,000. I think this channel just Not worth $2,000. I don't have that same dick energy I had when I started. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a $50 webcam and a $12 mic, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Back to bad sound quality, shitty camera. I just won't show my face. Maybe that might have to be. Nah, damn it. So frustrating. I can't. It's hard for me to go swap meet. You know what I'm saying? It's go big or go home with me. I'm a go big or go home kind of guy. I was giving JT a hard time probably, but he's talking about Tesla being down. I'm like, bitch, what is it down? The stock market's in free fall. NASDAQ, E-mini S&P futures down 230. NASDAQ down 8. They were down 1,000 last night, and dead cat bounced a little. I was talking a bit this morning. I don't know. It's a bit surprising to me because someone on Twitter or a couple of people on Twitter are saying that like 50 countries have said, let's make no tariff deals. I don't wake up in the morning and just because we're getting tariffed and the numbers seem fine, you know, is this just 18 months ahead of the actual recession? It doesn't feel like the end of the world to me. I mean, it feels like the end of the world because all my money's flushing down the drain. I've been liberated. We voted for Orange Man and he liberated us from our money. Be careful what you wish for. We sat around like, let's get Trump in office. He's going to pump our bags. Yeah, pump them to the fucking dirt. What was that, bro? This kid. I made friends with a new kid. Scary. I don't like steam. Excuse me. Making noises. I don't like noises, bro. Oh, skin. Oh, he typed that. You can give me a hard time all you want. I got thick skin. I don't know how many, like, I've said numerous times, if I'm making fun of you, I love you. If I'm not making fun of you, I don't care. That's the kind of, but it's making fun of you, right? It's making light. I'm not digging deep. Tom gives you all, yeah. Sometimes. Everyone conditioned for a V-shaped recovery. This time is different. Damage will be deep, according to Shardy B. I don't know. When certain people are panicking, that feels a little bit like capitulation. Oh my goodness. Retro deserves this, and Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the mother house. How you doing, brother? You know what we're gonna do? Get some hearts going in the chat for Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth. Bottom of my soul. It's growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Give it up, give it up, give it up. yeah.
Making mistakes, I'm going to the greatest lengths. I'm taking the cake, but making all the same mistakes. When you put my life on the pendulum, I'm pumping at the end of the rope. Looking as harder than too harder with the harder. Jacking up his cash to purpose. I am pockets, I'm turning right and I'm telling you.
NASDAQ trying to recover.
There is a hole in the bottom of my soul that is growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. But everything never seems to be enough anymore. I just keep baking and shaking, breaking down every door. I think I've chewed it all up. I think I'm spitting it out. I think I'm giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. There is a hole in the bottom of my soul that is growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. But everything never seems to be enough anymore. I just keep pumping and dumping something all over the floor. Turn it around, break it in two. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of my bag. The hole in the bottom of my butt's been plugged. Trump plugged that shit up, bro. Let's vote Trump in. He's gonna pump our bags. Ugh. All aboard the train to hell. Excuse moi. I hadn't been selling ADA here and there. Or I had been selling over the past 3 months. I didn't feel good about it. Oh, Matthew Lake's been selling his ADA. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like Friday, I was like, man, just sell. It's gonna get worse. And then you sell, and then you just sit there. Two things happen. You wait. You wish for it to crash more, and then you torture yourself about buying back in. I just, I've learned over time, it's easier just to buy and hold and wait till you're right. Sometimes you're never right. Sometimes that shit goes to zero, or sometimes you have to take your losses. Generally speaking, when it's time to take a loss, like it's not going to make it back. For example, like back in 2020, Hyliion and Workhorse and what else was another one? Neo were big stock plays. Neo maybe still has a chance, but Workhorse and Hyliion, Nikola. Remember that one? I always knew that one was a scam. Neo might be okay. I mean, no, $3. But Workhorse and Hyliion, you knew back then that it was over and you can just cut your losses, right? A lot of the stuff, like especially the cryptos around Bitcoin, we're going to be okay if you can hold on. Ethereum, I don't know that one. Anything outside of Bitcoin, there's hope. Player ones, Ethereum, Cardano. I don't know about Cosmos. Sorry, Farnswoggle. There's hope. You know what I'm saying? If we can get a bull run, there's hope. I do know next time I'm not holding any of this shit, bro. Something going on in stocks are actually starting to go up. Are you on a 3-minute delay? Literally said 3 minutes ago the Nasdaq's recovered back up to like 600. That's the Diamond Nuts plan. Yeah. Again, out of this market just doesn't feel right to me. Oh, you know what a big problem though is? A lot of hedge funds have taken the biggest margin calls they've ever I think they've been hit with the biggest margin calls in the history of the stock market, or since whatever is the problem. So when the big boys are getting margin called, and there was a lot of margin calls today, a lot of margin calls this morning. In fact, I wonder if I haven't had some hood put to me. No, I still have my put because it's 39 days out, but it's uh $32. There's a good chance I'm going to have this hood put to me. I mean, I can't roll it for a credit anymore is the problem. Or I could just take the loss. I'll probably just have this stock assigned to me. And then holding to your right. Do I even have the cash? Uh-oh. That might be a margin. Why do I not have any? Oh, I wonder if they've already taken like because I already have 100 shares. Ugh. Might just have to take the loss, bro. That would suck. I got not if I get it put to me is the problem. I have a little bit of time. Ooh, I can get a credit? There's no way. Your account does not have sufficient buying power to roll to roll something that I already have. That's great. Yep, the rally, baby. The Nasdaq's now only down 370. Can you imagine if we go green and a solid green? Let's get into crypto. Tesla down. Well, we didn't really look at a lot of stocks. How low did Tesla get? About 214. Coinbase got down to like 142. Hood got down to 29. Total crypto market cap 2.45. That doesn't seem that bad. I mean, what is that about? 40 billion? Or is it 400 billion? No, it's only like 40 billion. Last week we're at 2.85. Bitcoin at 78. It got all the way down to 75, 74 and a half. Ethereum 1548. It got all the way down to 1400. That is ugly, bro. ADA down to 51. I mean, all things considered, ADA is not doing terrible. I mean, it's not great. Ondo. If you're trying to catch a falling knife, like I would wait. If you wanted to buy, if you buy now, you're trying to catch a falling knife and it can get a lot worse. And that was my thought on Friday. You can dip your toes in the water, but I think it's going to get a lot worse. Is it going to get a lot worse now? How high did volatility get? Currently at 34, which is not that high. But it got to 39, 40. 40 can be capitulation, like the final. But it can get a lot worse. ICP, but CryptoVisor. Is he bullish Cardano now? I watched his video for like 2 minutes, dude. I couldn't take it. He started talking crap on Solana, saying Solana's garbage because it's a meme coin, which is true. But he's like, he's like, Solana's going to go to big institutions or whatever. And he's going to be like, I want you to put your stuff on Solana, and Solana, they're going to be like, what do you have to offer? And they're not going to, and he's like, none of them are going to do it because it's just garbage meme coins. And I'm just like, dude, I agree that the meme coin crap on Solana was garbage, but it's super fast. It's a great user experience, and it has a shit ton of people on it. You think BlackRock gives a shit that there was a dumpster fire called Pump.Fun on there if there's a lot of users that are going to use their products on Solana? Dumbass. Solana 106, how low did it get? Got to 95. Accumulate Solana under 300 according to Marty Party. Well, you got that shit for 66% off as accumulate. Zeus accumulate under $1. It got to 23 cents. Ugh. You know who I feel bad for? Besides myself, with my retirement fund literally washing down the drain, I'm going to be working until I'm 90 just to put basic food on the table. Is Velez. Poor guy. He YOLO doloed. He YOLO doloed, bro. And then this, like, he may not be sleeping. I didn't sleep that well last night. And you know what that means? I didn't watch my size. I mean, I didn't really have problems sleeping because of this. It's not a great feeling. There's always plan C. Haven't quite figured out what plan C is. Something's going on. How's my favorite meme coin doing? Let's check in on my favorite meme coin. You know what the takeaway is? Don't invest in this crap next bear market. Bitcoin only, bro. I'm not buying any other garbage. Something happens, like a real stock market pops up on a chain and has some volume, maybe. But the bridge is over with this shit, dude. Caspa actually kind of held up. Got all the way down to 5. Memes ain't ever coming back, bro. We're recovering. Is this, who am I? Kreskin? Trump? Yep. I'm taking a bath in that one, bro. ADA hit 50 overnight, back to 57. When everyone was telling you Pith was the play, well, you don't listen to idiots on YouTube. You know who's bringing you real alpha is me. I'm telling you not to invest in this shit anymore. Everyone out there is telling you you're going to get rich off crypto. You might. Like, we might have a bull run, and I think there's a good chance, but most of you can't handle this. Most of you were loading the boat when Cardano was $1. And now you're selling because you put your rent money on Cardano, and now you're out on your ass. Can't even afford rent. I tell you to only invest extra income and watch your size. And I'm adding to that, don't buy any of this shit next bear market. Get out. Next bear market, I'm buying Bitcoin and stocks. That's it. I ain't buying any of this shit, dude. Sucking D for bus money and walking home. You suck some D for bus money and then you decide, I got some protein. I'll just walk it off. Yeah, I ain't buying Cardano. I'm not buying Solana. I'm not buying your memes. I'm not buying this hot ticket, that hot ticket. I'm not watching any crypto YouTubers, bro. They can all suck my nutsack. I'm unfollowing all crypto morons on Twitter. Elio Trades, Alex Becker, Meet Kevin can suck my nutsack. And I mean, yeah, there will be blockchains that will be good. It's just you're not gonna. I'm not investing in them. You gotta wait until there's something real happening. And right now there ain't shit happening on blockchain. Cardano has a lot of promise of things they might be doing. Solana has some promise, although I think they're gonna eventually catch on fire. I kind of don't understand what the hell's going on. All he's doing is, yeah, I'm, as I've mentioned, I'm a bit lost on this too. I think it's end of the world's happening. The fear is a global recession, like United States tariffs China 54%, and then China comes back, and that's two of the biggest economies in the world, and that's the crux of the problem, I guess. So I do think it's short term. I do think it's V shaped. But that V shape might last 2 years. It lasted, how long did it last? You guys didn't even, no one remembers the 2021 to like 2023, bro. Holy shit. $25%. What was this one? This one was like 30. No, it was only 15. This broke the chart. That my chart's like literally, look at this shit. Oh, did they halt it? Finally. Ugh. No, but 2021, 37%. That lasted 2 years. December 21 to July to December 2 years to get back. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? People are panicked right now. There is blood in the streets. There could be some more blood. I mean, for me, I don't want it to get a lot worse, but it could. But like the stock market's completely borked. Look at TradingView. It's like completely can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. Here's our SPX World WM2. Shout out to Benjamin Cohen. He be knowing. So this came down to almost the 200 the last time this happened. This came down now almost to the 200. Now massive rally. I would love for this to play out. Massive rally and we GTFO, bro. And then we have a bunch of dry powder to buy. Hopefully we're not at this. Because we're fucked. I don't want to be fucked, guys. This is the actually I don't know that I want this to play out because this was 2000. I mean, yeah, that would be rough. This shit's not even moving. I think the stock market what? These prices aren't even moving, bro. TradingView struggling with it's moving on crypto. Mm-hmm. NASDAQ down less than 300 now, which is good. Do I get out of my... Now I'm down $6 on my gold. Crude oil only $61 a barrel. Silver linings. ADA 57. Apple 181. Ethereum is actually green. I don't know how that's possible. How's Jimmy doing? I'm up on that trade, bro. Jimmy's $24. What the shit? What the shark? A megaphone, megaphone. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm gonna go play some Rust. I'm gonna go turn in some orchids for some scrap. Let's see what's happening. Ramble time. A microphone. Stock market isn't working out exactly as I planned, so I'm gambling. Okay. This is like the third time I've seen this tweet. The problem is puppet mashers, not the puppets. I don't know why I follow Elon Musk. I'm late to the party, but I've been playing Hades lately. What is Hades? I downloaded this game, Schedule 1. Supposed to be kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, this game looks dumb as shit, dude. Is this a MOBA? I don't like these kind of games. Yeah, this is a soy boy game. That's some soy boy shit right there, bro. Is Nancy Pelosi still up? Are all these did all did all the senators sell before this happened? I'm a soy man, thank you. Listen closely. Within 2 months of the COVID crash, I had made millions. Some people run from chaos, others lean into it. Yeah, but let's compare this to COVID. This might be worse than COVID, bro. They can't even. All right, so here is COVID. This lasted only, I say only, 5 weeks, 4 weeks, and then we started bouncing. It peaked at like 30% down. Ooh. Ooh. We are at 7 weeks. And we did find support near this fib, which is this is not good if we lose this though. Previous new all-time high at the beginning of this is at the end of 2021. Losing this would be ugly. And we're currently like not holding it. Could be ugly, I guess. I don't know, dude. but it's relative because this lasted 49. This lasted a year, really, and then a relief bounce and then back down. So 59 weeks before we started seeing recovery. So is this time to buy in now, or I mean, how far did this go down? This went down 36%. This is a much faster and harder down move. This is very similar to COVID, which I said last week. 30% in basically six weeks. So far this is similar. 2008. I think Chris said this was like 2008. Maybe it was someone else. The NASDAQ dropped 52% in 3 months. And then so 48% in 15 weeks. A little over almost 4 months. Still at about 50% at 7-8 months. It's even deeper if you go back to October of 2007. It's kind of when it started. You don't like looking at this .com. So here's that .com bubble, bro. Let's look at it relative. March of aught. Yeah, March of aught. It did peak. If this plays out, that SPX M2 money supply. So if we blast through this up into here, it's definitely GTFO time. It's definitely take some risk off the table. I think there's a pretty good chance of that playing out too, just because of how money flows. Trump considers 90-day pause in tariffs. I do that all the time. I want to type on, but it hits the I for all countries except China. Yeah, but that's the one that matters. How's the stock market reacting to this news? Oh, dude, Jesus Christ, dude. The NASDAQ's up 800. What the actual hell is happening? Oh my goodness, JT. Where was this alpha, bro? This feels like COVID. For sure. Violent up moves. Are they going to give us a chance? Are we going to rally hard over the next 3 months? 3 to 6 months, and then we can GT the F out, bro. Take our bags. Like it. I wouldn't get too far ahead of yourself right now. Why is ETH down all of us? Oh, that's the ETF. Holy shit, bro. This is some buckle up, mofos. Like we might limit up. We might have to hit the stock breakers on the way up. Would that be something? We almost hit the stock breakers on the way down, and we might hit them on the way up. Bitcoin, 80,000. All because Trump said he might pause tariffs? What the hell is wrong with market? The markets are full of soy. Farnswell goes shipping all his extra soy milk to the fucking stock market. Charles Hoskinson, by the way. I mean, I almost couldn't believe my. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, nice. My new friend destroyed Bradley. Is that really Trump? That can't be Trump. Did I not post it? Oh, there's just too much shit in here. Here we go. Like, I can't believe Charles Hoskinson. Was this really him? You can compress the spring, but remember it bounces back. Oh, that's I love this movie. That was what's her face? Deanna Troy. She used to be fine as shit, but she's definitely a smoker, like a 2-pack a day smoker. The market seemed hopeless and broken, but the bull market will be spectacular. I still remain confident in a 250K Bitcoin within a year alongside a rising tide for everyone else. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So he's calling for 250K Bitcoin. That should have been my title. You know what? It's not too late. Let's see. 46, 30. Charles calls for bull run. Cardano Founder calls for 250. Okay, bro. Dude's asking me too old. How old am I? He asked how old I was. I said old as fuck. I have a feeling he's like 14, which kind of weirds me out. Anyway, Charles Hoskinson calling for 250K Bitcoin. He never gives price targets. What, Kurt? It's weird. It is, bro. Like when you play video games, you make friends, and when they're 14 or whatever, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't need people thinking I'm a card carrying member of NAMBLA. Bitcoin's dropping a little bit. Are we losing it already? NASDAQ's now only up 90, bro. Come on. Coinbase down 6, bro. What the fudge? North American Marlon Brown. I don't know if you're just trying to be funny or you really don't know what NAMBLA is. I know you know what NAMBLA is, bro. Because you're part of the movement. Oh, that was a South Park episode. Yeah, I stopped watching that show a long time ago. What's his face turned into a transgender? That's when I stopped watching it. It got a little too weird, gross for me. So this 90-day pause caused a brief rally, and people took profits quick. Nasdaq down 100 now. Like, come on, dude. Come on, bro. I think I can. I think I can. 7 people in the house, 5 likes, 2 soy boys minimum. I would really love this to be the bottom. And then we just melt faces for the next 6 months. And you know the plan is to GTFO, bro. If your plan is not to GTFO, you're an idiot. Not financial advice, but idiot advice. That's idiot advice. You're an idiot. If your plan isn't to GTFO, if we rally hard to new all-time highs in the next, we rally to new all-time highs in stocks and crypto in the next 3 to 6 months, like hard, and your plan isn't to GTFO, you're stupid. You can take that to the stupid bank. You're stupid, stupid, stupid. Nasdaq's green, but barely. When's the next rate cut? May? The end of May? 30 days? Oh, beginning of May. Let's see what we got. Current, there's a 58% chance there's no rate cut, and there's a 41% chance that there's a rate cut. I think the Powell is more to blame than Trump right now. And I like Powell. I do. I think Powell's done a decent job considering the dumpster fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's not wanting to cut rates. Just, I don't know. You know? We discussed his term ends in 13 months. And if he continues to burn bridges with Trump, he's going to be out. And Trump's going to put in someone that does what he wants. And Powell's kind of burning bridges, but he's old, so he might not give a shit. He might want to go out in a blaze of glory. You know what I'm saying? Trump put in some new young kid that wants to put his stamp on life. So, you know. What is this? It's just the bars representing. If we go to June, it's only a 50% chance, 57% chance. Bro, all they got to do is cut rates. Like an emergency rate cut right now would be pretty freaking bullish. The market would go to the freaking moon. The Federal Reserve is having Are you serious? If they cut rates today, bro, we'll probably go to the moon. Jimmy, back to red. I didn't know there was an emergency meeting. According to the There's a closed meeting of the board of the governors. This meeting is routine, not an so Chris coming in with some Chris coming in. With some not so good news, not so correct news. Get the chapters locked in. No new likes. Unbelievable. Soy boy's gonna soy. Soy boy's gonna soy. NASDAQ now down 200. Sipping on some scissor. Got the boom boom brewing. Oh, here we go. White House says unaware of 90-day pause rumor. Unbelievable. This shit is hilarious. Okay, Shardy B. Your face is hilarious. Are we plummeting back down? I mean, so far it's holding, but I mean, kinda. No one at the White House. The headline came from a why? Yeah, I don't know. The pause would be weird. Why would he pause? And in 90-day? Why doesn't Sailor make $1 million buys? Yeah, because he's an idiot. The best thing you watched this weekend? I've been rewatching Justified. Yeah. A new home being built collapses during a storm near Houston, Texas. My God. Who's building this shit? Like, why is that built so poorly? That's kind of scary. I see plenty of studs, plenty of whatever these diagonal boards are to prevent this from happening. I see some headers, some good headers. This right here is a header. Trusses. I used to build houses. When I first moved out here, I did construction. So this is a header right here. I forget what these cross, like 1x6s. But the thing's just structurally terrible. Need to put some steel in that bitch, I guess. Headers. No windows, that whole wall. And look, this looks like all doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would there be so many? There's a window. There's some windows. To the window. To the walls. But look at this, bro. What is this supposed to be? Probably all AI. Alexander in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? How am I? I'm losing all my. I've been liberated from. How am I? I've been liberated from my retirement fund. That's how I am. How are you doing? Man, Alexander and Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. Weren't you in Cosmos? I know you were big on Luna too, or Terra Luna. Trump, yeah, that news has been debunked already. The NASDAQ went from 900 down to 900 up. Now it's back down. only down 90 though. Home builder? Yeah. I used to mostly do roofs. I sucked at it. I would put the plywood into the trusses. I would nail it. They got mad at me because I'd miss a shitload of nails. It was a job they got me because I moved out here with my best friend who played basketball for college. And so they got us jobs. He didn't have to do shit but hang out in the office. They put my ass to work. My first job out here was construction. Dun, dun. Hello, baby. When Trump said he was going to get rid of all capital gain tax, I thought he was going to get rid of the tax part, not the gains. Yeah. Anyone that thinks Trump's getting rid of taxes is a freaking moron. Intake, ooh, potassium reverses insulin resistance. Oh, I need a fruits, potatoes. I've been eating a lot of sweet potatoes lately. I'm going to put the potassium back into the vitamin schedule. Trump, big. White House, yeah. Hope everyone enjoys seeing me take on joining. No one cares, Cristiano Ronaldo. I barely know who you are. Everyone was losing their shit over this. I don't think this was a foul, and I wanted Duke to win. I like Cooper Flag. Bro, this is just boxing out. He boxed him out and went for the ball. That's not a foul. Sorry. Everyone's screaming this is a foul. They were up like 6 points with less than a minute to go and lost the game. Box him out, went for the ball. Where's the foul? Everyone's posting this for engagement, though. I refuse to give my 2 cents and engage. But that wasn't a foul. That was good boxing out. Over 2.1 trillion wiped from the stock market, added to the 13 trillion. The SP just added 2 trillion in 30 minutes. It's all fake. What am I watching? What is that? Oh, it's a mouse. Hakeem Olajuwon wasn't allowed to join Houston's Final Four. So, well, that's kind of fucked up. Do these two idiots not know who Hakeem Olajuwon is? A bona fide member of Phi Slamma Jamma? One of probably Houston's greatest team ever. Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon. Who else was on that team? Clyde the Glide. Let's see if retail buying can stop the wave of that's institutional margin calls. Shardy. Am I tired of winning? Bro, I haven't been winning for a while now. I've been taking it in the keister for 3 months, 4 months now, going on 4 months of just losing my retirement fund heavily over the last week. Been liberated. Trump is liberated. I remember when I wanted Trump to win. Now I don't know, dude. Like, I would be complaining daily about Kamala, but I probably wouldn't be broke. 'Cause no one wants to hear Kamala talk. Period. Like any other Democrat, any other normal person would have ran on the Democratic side. I'd have been whatever. Even Biden, even dementia ass Biden would have been like, whatever. But Kamala, I couldn't have put up with her freaking stupid ass for 4 years. Maybe. I mean, I would have. I bet you. I wonder if the stock market would be crashing. I mean, this could have happened regardless of tariffs, just because of, how messed up or our debt, our spending, like just kind of the inflation and all that shit. There's a lot of economic data out there that this could have happened regardless. Tariffs might have just, poured some kerosene on the fire, made it quicker, a little bit harder. The Nasdaq's down 300 now. When it's over, time to fall in love again. Pushing 4. That was our chance. We should have sold. When it's over, all the things that she used to say. All of her favorite TV shows have gone out the window. I think maybe we just turn everything off. And I put a pause on the YouTube channel for I'm going to pause the YouTube channel for 90 days and we'll come back and see where we're at. I don't want to sit here for the next who knows how long watching all my money. Oh, no. Kurt says no. You've been here 3 times in the last 3 months, bro. You don't get a vote. You don't get a say in the matter. Don't pause the Discord. Oh, you watch them every day. I mean, I'm not, but I mean, the fact that Farnswoggle's coming around makes me happy. But I am just beaten down, guys. I don't have any hopium. I would really. Nasdaq's only down 250 right now. Shit is violent. This is violent. Please rally, 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 rally. Rally, rally, rally. Get the rally hats out. Fake news. No pause. Right. Kamala Harris is unfollowed. Is no longer. Who cares? No one gives a shit about Kamala Harris. China calls President Trump's tariffs bullying. What? Why don't you take your dick off the table, take your little tiny dick off the table, and let's negotiate, China. There's a deal that could be made, and both sides could be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you were as far as I know, China. Let's see. What tariffs did China have on US and how much before April of this year? Belows in the house. We were talking about you earlier. You're waking up late. Couldn't sleep last night. We gonna make it? Anon. I don't know, dude. Fake it until you make it. China's tariff rate on the U.S. export was approximately 20%. Agricultural products, other goods. That was February, 10%. In response to U.S. tariffs imposed in February and March, the tariffs were a continuation of tit for tat. Yeah, China knows that they're kind of screwed. Tom is liberating from YouTube. I'm not liberating from YouTube. $34% before April. What did the U.S. have on China? Let's see if Brock can understand. Yes, yes, yes. 19%. So we had about the same percent. We had about 20% on them and they had about 20% on us. And then Trump ratcheted that shit up. So he is kind of. Oh, and he's blaming it on fentanyl. So he's using everything under the guise of fentanyl. He's tariffing the shit out of China, Mexico, and Canada and blaming it on fentanyl. So don't believe what people are telling you out there. We had 20% on them, they had 20% on us. And punch drunk, orange boy came in tariff crazy. All because he wants to lower rates. And I don't know, like Trump started it with Powell before he was even elected. He said if Powell doesn't lower rates, he's going to fire him when he gets elected. Bro, just, you know, chill. You know what they say? You get more bees with honey. Like he put Powell in, like just work the back channels. Say, hey, can you do this? And, you know, I'm probably going to get elected and we'll take care of each other. But no, he had to go poke the bear. He had to go poke the hornet's nest. You don't get honey from a hornet's nest. Instead of smoking the beehive, he poked a hornet's nest. Hold until we're right. I'm running out of hold until you're right time. Kurt, you're young. You got plenty of time to hold until you're right. NASDAQ down 120, 130. Boom, boom, brewing. Bitcoin 78.6. Cardano still at 57. How's Cosmos doing? Probably 12 cents. I feel bad. Feel bad for you, Farnswoggle. You got suckered into this. I think this was near all-time lows. Yeah, all-time lows. No, I take it back. It's got a ways to go before all-time lows, but pretty ugly. They have not breathed life into this sucker since like Celestia shit was coming out. I took a bath on Celestia. Thank you for that one, Farnswoggle. Celestia is going to change everything. Yeah, it's going to change how much money I'm going to lose. I'm not buying any of this garbage next year. I'm not listening to any of you. This coin, that coin, kiss my ass unless the ticker's BTC. Bitcoin dominance. We didn't even look at that. 63.5. Oh shit, boys. We got up to 64. And you working? Yeah, I gotta go to work here. Work, work, work. I don't even know what I'm gonna work on today, bro. Buy the drip. When it's over. Buy drip. What drip am I buying? When it's over. Ugh. What am I gonna work on today? Let's see. Hopefully the switch and APs come in. Windows. Oh, I can work on that. Move to data center. That's mostly done. Hybrid cloud. Work on that a little. 40's ready. Ooh, I gotta get that scheduled. When it's over. Can't wait for Puma season's ending, bro. Like Puma season's wrapping up. You want the summer to just be over? Summer hasn't even started. Hopefully they got some Pumas for me to buy next fall. Like Pumas, I don't even know if Costco's gonna carry Pumas anymore, bro. I made the mistake of only buying 3 hoodies. I should have. Usually I buy 3 and then I buy 3 more later. But they never came back in stock, and I really like this year's version. Yeah. They got some Puma men's skate sneakers. Some Puma men's woven. Short dick man. Oh, I'm freaking hungry, guys. Bet we can afford new Pumas next season? I hope so, bro. Bitcoin 79. Are we heating back up? This market is crazy. Nasdaq's up 60. I mean, what's pumping the market now? Watch it be like, actually, the White House is saying, you know what, we are going to pause. Like, what's going on, dude? Another dead cat? Meow. Coinbase only down $1, $2. When it's over. I don't know how many buy the dips I have left in you. Bro, I ran out of buy the dip money 2 years ago. Ooh, here we go. So everyone's negotiating tariffs, 0 tariffs. The EU stands ready to negotiate a 0 tariff. Like this bounce. Everyone said today was going to be Black Monday. It started off that way. Charlie B thinks like it's just over. Like she fully believes it's over. I don't know how old she is. There's going to be two types of traders during this downtrend: become obsessed with the world ending, keeps calm and identifies, don't be the first guy. Tariffs can be gone as fast. Yeah, I mean, this is what's going to happen. Most likely. Keep calm and identify long-term value. Tariffs going to be gone. Yeah, they're going to, like this, 2 to 3 months tops. Wow, someone threw 110 miles an hour? Oh, it was a throw. Cannon. Got him. That was a strike. I don't. Oh, this is what's Nancy Kerrigan getting ready to F up. Yeah, you guys don't get this meme. That's right. There was a meme. I think Farnswoggle posted that I didn't understand. Kurt laughed. I didn't get it, bro. Someone explain. I don't even remember where it was. A lot of chatter in the Discord lately. Yeah, I didn't really understand this one. How to have fun when you're poor. Shake. Someone explain this to me. Just do drugs. Puma season will be maybe. Russell just ain't as good, bro. Puma's the alpha. They're still talking about Snow White and this Rachel Ziegler. 10K more before sailors underwater. No, I'm sorry, bro. Oil's down, interest is down. The slow moving Fed would cut rates. Food prices are down. There is no inflation. I don't know about that. He's saying China raised tariffs. That was retaliatory. They've made enough. We just saw China had 20% on us and we had 20% on them, and you raised tariffs. He's kind of lying right now, dude. He's misleading the public. Oh, a politician lying. That's a shocker. See, verify, guys, when you hear shit. What is this guy? This is something to dedicate your life to. What are those? Like, what is this guy doing? I just want to know what's on top of his Red Bull can. Oh, it's like a game controller. What the hell is wrong with this guy? I saw a lot of his TikTok during COVID. I heard from sources that Trump is super upset with Lutnick. Marty Party said bottom is in 41 minutes ago. Red Man is getting crazy. Oh, we got the NFL draft coming up in a couple weeks. NASDAQ up 130. Not bad. Not a bad way to end the stream. We got 9 people in the house, only 7 likes. We got double-digit likes the last 2. Let's get her home again, guys. 10 likes. Time flies when you're having fun. 10 likes is all I asked for. Bitcoin 79, not bad. Cardano 58. Moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. That's worth 2 likes right there, bro. All right, everyone. That's my time. You've been great. You know, have a great day.